The migraine often comes suddenly, and when it does, it completely pulls you out of your daily routine. You often notice when it starts. That's precisely why I've got 2 targeted exercises to help you relieve your pain. Give them a try. Based on experience, you've got a really solid chance of stopping it. But apart from that, prevention is always a smart move, and this exercise works exceptionally well for that purpose. You probably know it. Now in the summer, a heat wave or a change in weather, and often you already notice the signs coming on. That's when it's perfect to intervene right away, and to keep pain away, so to speak. If you're wondering why this often has something to do with weather, temperature, or stress, those are all indirect factors that ultimately result in a noticeable rise in your muscle tension. According to our model, it's like this. All these muscles around here are already pretty tense for most people due to constant overextension when you are working at your desk, combined with not moving enough and staying in the same position for extended periods of time. When the weather shifts and you're a bit sensitive to it, the muscle tension, which is already quite high, tends to increase even more, placing additional strain on your body as a whole. And that can push you straight into a migraine, just like stress or other tension-increasing factors from your everyday life. And for precisely that, I've got 2 well-proven exercises for you. Sit down on a chair, and it's best if you join in right away with me. Lean back a bit so that your torso is nicely under control. And now take your left arm out to the side, stretching it gently and steadily. Bend your elbow and pull it downward. Then you'll notice how the shoulder follows. The shoulder needs to be kept as low as possible throughout. Then you look precisely 45 degrees in that direction. Bring your right hand over your head slightly back so you can maintain the rotation. Very good. When you pull now and bring your chin slightly back toward your throat, you're placing your head in a good position for the cervical spine. And then you pull, and now the exercise begins. You carefully and steadily guide your head forward, down to the right, moving directly toward your right knee. And then you'll notice a distinct pull along a strand in the back left side. And we even refer to it as the migraine strand because that's precisely the location where migraine patients frequently mention it's where it all begins. And we're just going to pull this strand now, steadily stretching it out to make it longer, more flexible, and more relaxed as we move along step by step. And that's where we'll begin. Breathe deeply into it, draw the left shoulder down, keep the back straight, and gently pull the head further and further downward, maintaining the alignment. And hold the stretching pain in this strand at a level where it's just barely manageable and still feels comfortable enough to sustain properly. And whenever this pull begins to ease, then you pull a little further into the stretch so it increases again. Always aim to stay as close as possible to that limit where it continues to feel like a comfortable stretching sensation. And go slow carefully. Turn inward and really tune into the sensations within. And then you'll notice how what initially resists gradually begins to soften and dissolve more and more over time. And now stay exactly like that, but we'll focus on strengthening while maintaining the stretch. This is something truly valuable for maintaining and improving a healthy neck condition for you. So your head naturally wants to move back up to the left side, but you're keeping it steady with your right hand. Then you release the tension once more and gently guide your head a bit further into the stretch, deepening it slightly. And once more, you tighten back. Up, back, and to the left side. Keep in mind to ensure that the left shoulder remains down. Relax and gently ease yourself a bit further into the stretch. And then hold that position just as you are if it feels comfortable, and release your hand from your head. And actively pull your right temple toward your right knee, holding the stretch for a few more seconds. Then carefully and smoothly ease out of it very slowly and with full control. It's quite possible that you're already noticing it on the left side. It feels significantly lighter now. The right side can feel heavy too, so we'll do the other side now. Bring the right arm down with the elbow, look 45 degrees to the right, take the left hand over your head and gently pull your head forward and down to the left, creating a stretch along the side of your neck. Hold this position for a moment, feeling the tension release as you breathe deeply and relax into the movement. And you notice there's that strand at the back of the neck on the right side that you're stretching into, and you're really giving it a good deep stretch again. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Keep the back straight. If you were to bend the back, you'd kind of avoid the stretch a bit. And we don't want that, so the exercise remains fully efficient. Keep pulling steadily. The shoulder pulls downward and the head is gently drawn forward and slightly to the left side as well. Breathe in and out very consciously, and with every exhale, gently aim to deepen the stretch just a little bit further each time. And then you pull your head back up to the right. Now we're focusing on strengthening and activating exactly this specific muscle and fascial line once more. Relax and continue to deepen into the stretch further. As you continue to move further into the stretch, ensure that your back doesn't accidentally bend along with it. The bending should only happen in the cervical spine. And again, the head wants to go backward, up to the right. Relax once more and continue to deepen into the stretch. And now completely release your head and gently pull your left temple closer toward your left knee once more, deepening the stretch further. And always adjust the position of the head in such a way that it pulls the most on that particular strand located back there on the right side. And now, with this active pull into the stretch, really exciting things happen because the body is actually learning how the muscles coordinate with each other, front and back, sideways to the opposite side, and so on in every possible direction. Now take a moment and really focus on how it feels in your body. Are both sides feeling lighter now? Next, we're adding a second exercise where you first lean back comfortably, keeping your core stable so it doesn't shift, and then gradually push your chin and forehead further and further back. In mathematics, you describe this movement as a parallel shift, meaning the forehead and the chin move backward by the exact same distance simultaneously and in sync. And at some point, you notice that your neck gets all squeezed, which is why my voice sounds so strange. And then at some point, it just doesn't go any further. And in that moment, you're allowed to lift your chin a little. And then it continues. And then you can also let go of your chin, and then you can lift it a little bit more further upward. And now be careful, because many people who have never done this exercise before, they can't tolerate it well at first. So only go as far in as it still feels like a manageable and comfortable level of discomfort. And then ultimately, I'll show you how it's done, but you don't have to push yourself this far, obviously. You keep moving in deeper and deeper until at some point the back of your head comes to rest on your upper back or the nape of your neck. Then you'll feel a very soothing stretch here in the front. Stay in that position for a moment, gradually increase the stretch a bit more. But make sure you're still feeling comfortable and relaxed. You should stay in your pain zone, sure. Don't go further. Forging, swallowing, maybe pull back a little again, and then try to move your forehead upward against the supporting finger, just a little. Then relax again, continue the stretch. And once more, you lift or want to lift, but at the same time you press your index finger against your forehead. You can't do it. You release the tension and continue moving forward smoothly and steadily. Then you let go completely and actively pull your head a bit further back, maintaining control and precision throughout the motion. And then slowly come back. Out dot. Gradually ease back out again, and you'll notice the voice feels entirely different now, more relaxed and controlled. Much fuller because here in the front, the vocal cords have been nicely stretched. And gently move a bit forward. And then to the side. Turn your head slightly to the left and then slowly back towards the right again. And now, just take a moment to really focus and feel into it. And perhaps if it worked out well, that pulling sensation, which might eventually trigger the migraine, isn't even noticeable anymore. Make sure to do that preferably 2 to 3 times a day until it subsides, and take the time to fully feel and notice the difference, which can be quite significant. If you're interested in learning more about headaches and migraines, click in the corresponding playlist. You'll find many videos on this topic.